Olá a todos! Series and films are an important and amazing resource for those studying Portuguese. There's no doubt that watching this type of program allows you to train your listening comprehension skills and expand your vocabulary. Today, I bring you an updated list of shows with closed captions that are currently available on RTP Play, on open channel, meaning you can watch them for free anywhere in the world without the need of a VPN. If you enjoy my content, don't forget you can support me on my Patreon page or be my subscriber here on YouTube. E agora, vamos começar! Watching Portuguese TV shows with the support of Portuguese closed captions is a great way to learn the language. Listening comprehension is often a challenge for students. The Portuguese language has a very distinctive flow. Native speakers merge words. The rhythm is usually fast, and there are many fixed expressions. Being able to listen to Portuguese and follow along with a written reference helps you understand how we put words together, and in the future will help you sound more like a native. You can access the shows I will be sharing today on the RTP Play app or website. I'll leave the links below. And make sure to activate the closed caption function. The show Pôr do Sol is very captivating. It is a story of love, passion, mystery, and betrayal set on a farm with the same name. It tells the story of an influential and wealthy family whose stability is disrupted by the arrival of a brother who is the black sheep of the family and by the daughter's passion for a farm worker. We have already talked about this show in a previous video, but the good news is that there is a second season with more episodes to watch. The first season has 16 episodes and the second one has 20. This is the only show with subtitles in both Portuguese and English. Curral de Moinas is our next show. It is a very funny story of a fictional village where Kim, played by actor João Paulo Rodrigues, discovers that his father has left him an inheritance, and everything changes in his life unexpectedly. There are 10 episodes with Portuguese subtitles. However, the first episode, surprisingly, has no subtitles. Conta-me Como Foi is a TV series that focuses on the daily life of a middle-class family, the Lopes, who live on one floor of a social housing estate in Lisbon in the late 60s. Several well-known actors take part in the series, such as Rita Blanco and José Raposo. Season 8 recently premiered with the first 14 episodes, all with Portuguese subtitles. Ao Largo is the name of our next show. The story is about the destiny of a family and a small community being in the hands of a runaway woman and a dad who is in trouble. Established actors such as Renato Godinho and Joaquim Monchique are part of this series of 13 episodes, all with Portuguese subtitles. Now we have Emelia. This is a series about the anxiety of growing up in the digital age and tells the story of Emelia, 25 years old, who dreams of being the best ballerina in the world, but has never really done anything about it. One day, an unexpected encounter makes her find the chance to change her life. Both young and well-known actors come together in this series of 6 episodes with Portuguese subtitles. The next suggestion is a PG-16 series called Foreplay, and it's a comedy series full of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but takes place in the underground Porto. It has 13 episodes and subtitles are available in Portuguese. The last fiction series on our list today is the PG-16 Capitães de Açúcar, Captains of Sugar in English. Despite its sweet name, the story is about the lives of half a dozen young people with very few prospects in life, to whom the possibility of distributing a new drug called açúcar, sugar, appears as an opportunity to change their bad living conditions. 9 episodes are available with Portuguese subtitles. For those who like history and are interested in learning more about Portuguese culture at home and abroad, here is a series that is not to be missed. It's called Nosso, Consul Havana, our Consul in Havana, and it consists of 13 episodes with Portuguese subtitles. The fiction is loosely inspired by the life of Eça de Queiroz, the famous Portuguese writer who was also our country's diplomatic representative in several countries, including Cuba. If you prefer animation, RTP also has a 24-minute film called Isto, não é Chapéu, This is not a hat. It's a cartoon movie aimed at children and young people and tells the story of a fox who is lured into robbing a castle and stealing the king's crown. It has Portuguese subtitles. Remember that I have previous videos where I recommend other shows with subtitles on RTP, Netflix, and Disney+. If you are looking for more options, make sure to check those out as well. Even if you're a beginner, don't give up if everything seems too difficult or challenging when watching a program in another language. Success is achieved step by step. You can start by watching 5 minutes a day, for example. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave the links for each show in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Até a próxima!